Chuck Crosby in the Crosby Law Office. Harry brought up an interesting question that all buyers and sellers should probably pay attention to. In the email he sent me, that bob@WeSellLouisville.com, he's asking if there's damage to a house because of snow or ice, wind, and other things like that, do the sellers have to disclose that information? He also is asking, if they disclose it, what can Harry do if he's not happy with the damage that was done? And so, by the way, what he's saying is, let's say there was water that got in under the roof and into the attic, and then it was cleared up, and they have to disclose it. But what if Harry's saying, I'm not so happy with the way it was done or the level of repair? Can he back out of the contract is what he's asking. I know it's a loaded question. Yeah.
In the inspection, there's a lot there. Can't speak to specific situations, but the first part is, if there's any kind of damage, disclose it. If you fixed it, great. Tell them how you fixed it. It sounds like at this point you're asking, can he come back and say, well, I don't like the way you fixed it? Well, during the inspection period, he can say, hey, I see how you repaired this. I don't like that. Re-repair it. And if they say no, well, then that does give him the option to back out.
So there's a fine line, though, between saying, well, it's repaired to what it needs to be as opposed to what you want it to be.
Exactly.
How's that decided, Chuck?
Well, as everything in the law, by the reasonable man standard. And what is that? Well, what a reasonable person in that community would expect. The fact is, if you have say a toilet that needs repaired or replaced, you can ask that it be replaced, but you can't demand that it be replaced by a golden toilet from Trump Towers. It's just not. That's not reasonable. So it comes down to what both sides consider reasonable. If they can't agree on what's reasonable, well, that's when attorneys get involved.
And that's problems,
but
right?
You're in the inspection period. You've got an awful lot of leeway there to say, no, I just don't like the way the place looks. I don't like how it's put together. And then, go from there.
You can pull out on the inspection clause.